Alright, this trick is called Hot Shot. I did it in my Joker's Wild video where a card shoots over and you catch it in your other hand. You need to know how to do the pass if you want to do it the smartest way. And all it is when you do this one, and you should be able to do a one-handed cut, or at least get pretty close. So all it is this card is, the spectator's card is on the bottom of the deck, because you have to pass it. Once they pick it, you have to do a pass to get it to the bottom. So, and then you do this one-handed cut, which I'll show you how to do. You have to do this one-handed cut, and their card, with your finger, you can peel the card out, and all you have to do is use your middle finger, and you just have to flick it upwards. You just have to flick it up, because you don't have to move your wrist. All you have to do is flick up and catch the. So what you do when you're doing this trick is, I usually have two other cards. I use two jokers or two aces, and sometimes I can't do it this way because the cards don't do what I want them to do. That's what I want them to do. I want to be able to pinch them and then lift them up. When I did this the other day, the cards didn't cooperate, and I had to put double stick tape on this side and this side. But right now it doesn't have double stick tape. I think the best way to do this is to be pinching the cards, and they'll be together, and you have to peel the first card more toward your hand, because that's going to allow you, I don't know, that's really the only way. Even with double stick tape, I tried moving the cards every which way to get them to separate, but I found that taking this card, the bottom one, closer to your hand and then opening your hand was what really did the trick for me. And right now they aren't. There we go. So even if you're holding it like this and you have this top card, just like you're looking at Texas Hold'em poker cards, just like that. So you have the cards like that, and you can be able to do this. Just enough time to be able to catch a card. So we'll get back to that. So you have a spectator, pick a card, and what I do is I show everyone in the place. So let's say they pick this card. They're like, all right, make sure it's this card, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, all right, everyone, don't be looking at these other cards. And then when you square it up, you show everyone the card. When you square it up, you can either do the pass that we did on our knee. That's the one I usually do when I'm doing this trick, because now it's on the bottom. Or just do any pass that you feel comfortable with. If you want to do the invisible pass, get it there. If you want to do the pass where you show everyone, you can't do that one because then you're gonna, can't do that one. So if you want to just do a riffle pass, get to the bottom of the deck. So what makes this different is from the normal pass, because normally the spectator's card goes to the top of the deck. So when you're doing this, you get a break on top of this card, so you're really getting your break under the spectator's card. So when you square it up and you make your move, their card's on the bottom, and you're ready to do the trick. But you want to make sure to not show that card again. When I do the trick, I'm constantly talking throughout the thing. I'm like, all right, watch your card. Now I'm guessing that your card is about 29 cards down from the top of the deck. And just, you can show that you don't have anything just by like riffling the cards. Just be like, I'm guessing your card's about 29 cards from the top of the deck. Because you don't want anyone to see that bottom card, because that's theirs. And all this cut is, most people do a cut where they peel their thumb into it and rotate all the cards around their fingers, catch the card, drop it down, peel this one card out, and have it shoot over. That, even for me, my hands are pretty big, and I find that cut pretty difficult to perform. So, yeah, they peel their thumb in, catch it, like, it's kind of sloppy. So anyway, unless you can do it, then by all means go ahead and do it. And to do that, take your thumb, you peel it in, and these these fingers catch it, and you let them rotate completely around while this bottom pack is supported. You peel it up, and you just let this top pack drop into your hand. My way of doing it looks something like that. It's a lot easier, but it just takes some practice. This one you can probably learn before, the one where you rotate it all around, but this one, if you can master it, it's going to help you a lot more. So all it is, you have the deck like this, like you're about to do a one-handed cut, and your thumb peels down about however many cards you say. If you're like, all right, I'm assuming, and you want it to be fairly relative to where it was. So if they pick a card, you're like, all right, I'm guessing this card is about 29, about 30 cards down from the top of the deck. You want to really guess about where it was. So then when you do this cut, you're like, what did I say, 30 cards down from the top of the deck? So look, I'll cut 30 cards down, and you have to make a good assumption of where 30 cards is. I'd say it's about here. So with your thumb, you peel down about however many cards you said, and then your thumb peels toward you, and your index finger peels away from you, because your index finger is controlling the bottom half, and your thumb is controlling the top half. So you peel it away, so now you have this modified break. And this move is you just gently toss your hand up, because what it's going to do is when you toss your hand up and move your thumb out of the way, this pack's going to fly up, and you're going to be able to catch it. All you need to be able to do is just catch the top half of the pack, because all you're going to do is rotate it around. So you have the pack in your grip, and you riffle through, peel off, toss the cards up. Even if you can't catch it perfectly, these cards could probably support it enough to where you could just move over, grip the cards, and then do the cut. So peel about 30 cards down, or whatever you say, toss it up. It's not that hard to do. So just practice it without having, I would practice it without even using your other hand, because if you try to get your other hand in there, like, all right, you have to try to do that. It's going to be a lot easier if you try to toss the pack up and catch it between these two fingers instead of having it between these two fingers. So you peel up and you throw it up just a little bit. It's just a small toss. And your thumb, I can't really explain how to do this because it's almost like self-working, but you peel the thumb, you move your thumb up, and then with these fingers you want to try to get this bottom pack upward, and all you have to do is drop it down. So now the bottom pack is between both packs. The bottom right corner is between your pinky and your ring finger. So now what you do is you take your thumb on the top half and the bottom left corner, and you hold it there, because what that's going to do is allow you to peel this card, the spectator's card, out of the deck. And all you do with that is you take your index finger near the upper right, peel. All you have to do is peel up, because the thumb's going to catch it, and all you have to do is just let this pack drop down while your index finger is still pushing the cards out. So it drops, and now this card is out to where you need it to be. Where you need it to be able to flick it.